Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and Schroeder Skywalker, my co-host from the DFS Club, coming to you. Football's finally here, guys, coming to you with a week one quarterback first look, guys. So I'm going to give you guys the quarterbacks that I'm targeting for week one. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. The channel's just blowing up. It's been blowing up with MLB. I do NFL, MLB, UFC, you name it, guys. I do it. So don't forget, let me get comfortable here. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave us a comment down below, guys. I really appreciate it. And join us for NFL all season long, guys. And speaking of NFL all season long, this is my home, guys. www.dfs Club lineups. If you want lineups this season, you want projections, you want ownerships, members only podcasts 1 hour before lock, prize picks, sports wagering. We do it all, guys. But you don't just get NFL, you get every single sport, and we are the cheapest in the industry. In the industry, you get NBA, which starts in October. NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college sports, guys. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And then look at these plans, guys. $14.99 a month. The cheapest in the business, and that is for all access. That is for every sport. That is for the Discord, for everything, guys. We have silver plans and gold plans and 3-day passes. If you guys just want to come check us out. Come play some MLB with us until football starts, or play both. You know, once an NFL starts, we'll still be cranking out that MLB. NHL, NBA will be back in October. So, yeah, guys, it's starting to get real. So come join the family, guys. Again, you want lineups? We got you. Ownership? We got you. Top stacking? We got you, guys. DFSclub.com. All right, so this is going to be a short video. Let's bring up Draft Dashboard, which is the sponsor of this show and every show of mine, guys. If you want to try out Draft Dashboard, it's only $1 for 30 days. Check this out real quick. Just click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have this exact tool. So ownership's not up yet, obviously, but you get the recent injuries. You get for your season-long fantasy leagues, you got who's trending up, who's trending down. And then you get access to all my player pools, guys. That includes NBA, MLB, and NHL. You get the optimizer, the player trends, sleepers and studs, and the NFL cheat sheet, because you can't win cheat, guys. Check it out. You get the top plays, top studs, mid-range value, guys. This is Draft Dashboard. All right, so let's get into it. So this video is going to be strictly quarterbacks for week one. All right, this is a first look. So let's get right into it, guys. We got Patrick Mahomes at 8.1K. Now, normally for GPPs, people do not pay up for quarterback, which I get. It normally ends up working out. With GPPs, the trick is if you can get that cheaper quarterback that goes off that week, you're looking at some takedowns. You're looking at some good cashing. So that's the trick. But for cash games, I've noticed people will pay up for quarterback. Patrick Mahomes, 8.1K, the most expensive on the slate. He's $700 more on FanDuel. He might rush once or twice, but he's not really a rushing quarterback. It's all in his arm, guys, and that's all he needs. Now, Cleveland is a pretty tough defense. But with that said, it's Patrick freaking Mahomes, right? And this game is projected to be a high-scoring game. So I just think Mahomes is pretty much defense-proof. So, yeah, guys. Definitely my top option at 8.1 as of right now. Next up, we got Kylo Murray at 7.6K going up against Tennessee, man. So Murray has some new weapons this season, so I do like that. I don't know if he'll be more rushing, more volatile this year with maybe they might cut back him trying to rush so much to keep him healthy, but I think this is the year of Kyler Murray, guys. I think this is the year where he really shows out, shows what, he might be the next best thing in the NFL next to Patrick Mahomes. But, yeah, this kid's got it all, man. This kid played baseball, too. This kid was actually drafted by the Oakland Athletics. So, very athletic kid, 7.6K. again against Tennessee. Don't mind it at all. So, something to think about. Josh Allen is Josh Allen. Josh Allen's way too cheap in the slate, I think. For 7.4K, this man does everything. The only thing is he rushes a lot. Once they get down to the end zone, he gets a lot of rushing touchdowns. 7, 11 rushes his last 3 games, so he will rush the ball. First, he'll look to pass. If it's not there, he will rush. He'll bite down on his mouthpiece and run up the middle. So there's always good upside with Josh Allen. Against Pittsburgh, don't mind it at all, man. Again, another rising star in the NFL. I believe he was correct me if I'm wrong, I believe he was the top DFS scoring quarterback last season. So, yeah, guys, don't mind that. As far as projections go, as of right now, Mahomes 27, Kyler 24, Josh Allen 23 fantasy points. Next up, Russell Wilson. Going up against Indy, guys, it's Russell freaking Wilson. 7K, $800 more on FanDuel. Projected to get 22.8 fantasy points in week 1. Russell Wilson doesn't rush as much as he used to, but, he'll get about 4 to 5 off a game. It's his arm, man. He's still got his weapons. I mean, he's pretty consistent. With Russell Wilson, I've noticed with me personally is that he starts out slow. He's one of the slow starters in the NFL, and then he turns it on later in the season. Indy has a pretty decent defense. Right now, ranked 10th in the league. But, yeah, it's Russell Wilson, guys. I probably won't get to him, but if he proves me wrong, goes out there and breaks the slate, I'd be really surprised because, again, of the slow starting way that he does things. He turns it up like the second half of the season. So 7K, I'd much rather get to Josh Allen, maybe even Kyler Murray. Deshaun Watson, my God, we don't even know if he's going to play. It's a mess. Houston is a mess this year. I would just stay clear of them completely. And then we got Aaron Rodgers, father time here, 6.8K. That's kind of cheap for Aaron Rodgers and a great matchup against the Saints. The Saints have a decent defense. I mean, they're not as bad as they used to be, but, I mean, does he still got it? That's the question. Last year he showed he still had it. 28, 26, 26, 25, 18 in his last 5. Last time against New Orleans, he got 25 fantasy points. He still has his weapons, so he brought some of his old weapons back, too, from back in the day. So, yeah, Aaron Rodgers, you pretty much can't go wrong. It's one of the safest plays. Like, this is probably the very definition of a cash play on this slate. So, yeah, really digging Aaron Rodgers here. Let me make this screen so it's kind of like – there we go. All right. But, yeah, 6'8", probably a really good cash play. Projected to get 21.6 fantasy points. Next up, my man, dude, Justin Herbert the pervert. So he's not going to play any preseason. Coach does not want any of his Charger players to get hurt. Going up against Washington Redskins, guys, 6.7K. He should have himself a day. If this is the same Justin Herbert, the only thing you worry about with these guys is the sophomore slump, right? The sophomore slump is a real thing. So don't get it twisted. He is $900 more on FanDuel. Another GPP play I do like, 36, 17, 31 in his last 3. He's never played Washington before, but yeah, guys, not my most confident pick for week 1 as of right now, but I mean, 6'8", maybe try to get to Aaron Rodgers instead, but I mean, it is what it is. Ryan Tannehill's in play against Arizona. I mean, he's underrated. I really think that he's very underrated. He's projected higher than Herbert, 21.8 fantasy points. He's projected higher than Aaron Rodgers by 0.2 points as of right now, but he's only 6.5K, $1,200 more on FanDuel, 10, 28, 18 in his last 3. If you guys have a short-term memory, man, I know they got Derrick Henry. They're a very run-heavy offense, but he's got some new tools, too, himself to throw to, so we'll get into the tools like the wide receivers. I'll do a video for wide receivers, for running backs, tight ends. And then next week, we're really going to do just the videos just for the whole slate. So just kind of wanted to give you guys a first look so you can start thinking about things. It's always nice to think about things, especially week 1, guys. But Tannehill could be sneaky at 6.5. Kirk Cousins against Cincinnati. I mean, it's Kirk Cousins, man. He's pretty good. Projected to get 19, but I'd probably rather get to Tannehill, Herbert. I mean, these guys are also so close in prices. Aaron Rodgers, these are all like, so yeah, Kirk Cousins, not really. Big Ben, man, at 6.1K. I would imagine that Buffalo runs up the score here. So Big Ben, I know Pittsburgh's a run-first team, but Big Ben, I think, is going to be forced to throw the ball. That could be good. That could be bad. That could be interception city. I don't know. No, not one of my most confident picks, but if you're going to get him at very low ownership, we'll see what his ownership's going to be. Projected at 17.6. He would be a very good GPP play. Especially seeing is, I think Buffalo, man, look out for Buffalo this year too. But I think, yeah, Buffalo's going to run up the score. They're going to have to abandon the running, and Roethlisberger's going to have to chuck it. Next up, we got Captain America, Matt Ryan against Philly, guys, 6K. Another one of these quarterbacks I think might go overlooked. He's projected to get 19.2. Always starts out the season pretty good. He has some weapons. He still has his weapons, man. Ridley, we'll get into that in another video, but he's $1,300 more on FanDuel. I know all my members that live in Atlanta are probably going to play him week 1, but yeah, good GPP play. Pretty safe play. Doesn't really dud on you. Last time against Philly, he got 25 fantasy points, which is actually pretty freaking good. So he ended the season on a high note last year. So yeah, definitely not bad for 6K. I ain't going anywhere near Baker Mayfield, man. He's got to show me something this year. And right now, it looks like the buzz around, from what I'm seeing from other videos and stuff, Joe Burrow is going to be very popular in week 1. 5.7K is really cheap. Really freaking cheap. $1,500 more on FanDuel. You guys remember last year, man, he was pretty good. Kind of towards the end of the season, kind of fizzled out a little bit, but he's back against Minnesota. He has a couple tools to throw to, so I don't mind it. But if he's going to be uber chalk and GPPs, I might fade him at 5.7, but it's just the price tag. That's why he's so popular. So keep that in mind. Always look at ownership. That is so important, guys. That's why you got to join the DFS club to stay on top of this stuff, man. We got you. Next up, my man, Ryan Fitzmagic, man. Going to another team. He's only 5.5K. And if you guys have a short-term memory, if you remember, Ryan Fitzpatrick, game 1 of the season, game 2 of the season, this guy always goes off and breaks a slate. Every year, it seems like, for week 1. He always starts the season out, and he'll go out there and get like 30, 40 fantasy points, man. That's Fitzmagic. That's what he does. He's projected to get 19 here. New team. He's brought in basically, this is a broken Washington team. They need a good leader, someone to amp them up out there. I really like this play for a GPP, guys. No risk, no reward in GPPs. And Fitzmagic, you all know, remember, go look back. It's, towards the end of the season when he really dies off. So beginning of the season, Ryan Fitzmagic, absolutely against the Chargers. I do like that. But again, I'll see if he's really low, man, I'm going to lock him in on some GPPs. All right, so let's scroll down here. Jared Goff is with Detroit now. No, thank you. No, thank you, man. Sam Darnold's ass. Teddy Bridgewater is kind of old. I know he's with Denver now. He is slated to, I think we saw the news today, he's going to start in week 1 against the Giants. 4.8K is kind of cheap, so, I mean, we'll see. Teddy Bridgewater, not projected high. It is Denver. Denver runs a lot, too, so Teddy Bridgewater is not a rushing quarterback anymore. He's up there in age, but we'll see, guys. Jalen Hurts, new Philly quarterback, 6.4K. Don't mind the price tag. It's kind of high, though. Projected at 20.6, but he's a dual threat quarterback. He rushes and throws the ball. That's what you get with Jalen Hurts. $1,200 more on FanDuel. Atlanta's got no defense. That's no secret, right? That is no secret at all. I think this might be a good year for Jalen Hurts, man. And he might be one of these week 1 quarterbacks that just goes out there and be one of the top scorers on the slate. So 6.4, we'll see what the ownership is. Get him in there. And then my ultimate GPP play guy is Trevor Lawrence, 6.2K, going up against Houston, man. We're going to pick on Houston all year. We're just going to do it. The team is broken. A lot of controversy with this team. We're going to give this kid a shot, man, at 6.2K. Projected at 17.3 fantasy points. Houston has no defense. So I think Trevor Lawrence might go overlooked because he's a rook and nobody knows anything about him if you don't watch college football, right? So I'm going to see where the ownership is. Man, I'm just tempted to run I'm normally a 3 to 5 lineup dude. I don't play 120 lineups because I ain't got time for that. But I'm running at least 5 GPPs. I'm definitely have Trevor Lawrence in a couple of them. I'm going to have Jalen Hurts in a couple of them. I'm going to have Ryan Fitzmagic in a couple of them. So, shit, I might run 10. I don't know. Just a lot of ways to go at quarterback, and it very depends on if you're going to play cash or GPP. These guys down here are GPPs. Your cash plays are going to be Josh Allen, probably Patrick Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, probably are going to be your cash plays on this slate. All these other quarterbacks that I just mentioned are probably going to be your GBPs. So you got to take some risk, guys, especially in week 1. And history always repeats itself with Ryan Fitzmagic. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. Just a quick rundown of week 1 quarterbacks. Again, thank you so much for all the support lately. I love you guys. I'm always going to bring that dragon energy, man, as long as you guys keep watching. Again, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Leave us a comment down below. Schroeder and I would love to hear from you guys. And don't forget, come join us for the NFL season, guys. The cheapest in the industry. Just go to dfsclub.com. We got you from lineups to ownership to everything. And the members-only podcast, 1 hour for lock. And you get every single sport. We got NBA coming up, ladies and gentlemen. We got hockey coming up. UFC is year-round. So, yeah, guys, thank you so much. I'm going to be coming out with my running back first looks probably tomorrow or maybe even tonight. I don't know. We'll see. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.